One of the key things for us within the project was seeking feedback from our service users and from our agencies that we share referrals with. Because for us it's about learning from our feedback. And certainly from the feedback we've been receiving, it's about the importance of the service user and the non-abusive parent and the neighbour who's phoning in with concerns and the friends and the family. It's important that they feel validated and they feel listened to and heard, and it's important that they feel comfortable with what's going to happen to the information that they share with us. If a caller isn't validated and doesn't feel heard when they call the helpline, the chances are they're not going to share their full concerns. They're not going to open up into a dialogue with our child protection experts to allow a full exploration. So it's really key for us and our child protection experts to provide them with that validating response, that kind of therapeutic, trauma-led questioning that's going to get as much information as we can to support that non-abusive parent and their child to receive better outcomes. For us, we really wanted to ensure that the perpetrators were held accountable for their actions and not to victim blame. Victims really struggle sometimes to come forward due to that fear of being blamed or held responsible or not being a good enough parent. So that for us was something that we really felt passionately about, and changing the narrative around how we work and ensuring that our work is very much based on a strength-based approach and offering those non-abusive parents an opportunity to look at all the things that they are doing to protect their child. One of the things that we're very keen on is ensuring that the government is recognising the need for additional therapeutic services. So we've been able to work closely with our policy team who are working with the Domestic Abuse Commissioner's Office and are lobbying for changes and additional funding to be put in place to address the need for additional therapeutic services. Across local authorities, only 23% have actually got therapeutic services. So we want to work to challenge that and ensure that every child has access to therapeutic services. And a way we've been able to do that is been able to look at how we record and evidence the numbers of contacts we have in relation to domestic abuse. So we're now able, as part of our system change, how we record information has been changed quite significantly. So we're now able to record domestic abuse as the main concern, but we're also able to categorise it and break it down into sub-concerns such as emotional harm, economic abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, coercive controlling behaviours, for example. This way we're able to go back to our policy team, share the knowledge and the information that we have on the number of contacts that we have received that are then actually going to be able to present to government and at the Domestic Abuse Commissioner's Office to say, we've had this number of contacts in relation to domestic abuse. Where are the services? How can we ensure that children are getting that therapeutic service that they deserve?